How's it, my fellow collectoring brethren? From 1/10 all the way up to legendary scale. Welcome to another edition of Figure This, Figure That, the Don's Figure Chat. Today we're doing the CC Toys Unexplored Nate Summer version. In hand, he's actually quite a dope figure. The body is a bit of a letdown just because of the single bend elbows. But other than that, the clothing, the tailoring, the weathering is all quite good. I was quite impressed. The boots are nice. The boots are really nice. He does come with a crutch grabber with a movable nameplate. This is the art box, which is a photo of the actual figure, which is quite nice. You come down, you can see all the accessories attached to him. Therein is a bit of a problem. The ring on the end of his spike, or crouton for climbing, keeps coming loose. The famous Chinese glue, one of the magnets stuck to the other magnets, and the glue dried up. His flashlight, that little clip on the side, is not strong enough to stay in there and clip to his belt at the same time. So that's why you don't see them on his belt. This thing with the magnets, the strapping, where is it? That thing is to hold the coiled rope against his belt. But as I say, it doesn't work. Well, it works, but the glue is not strong enough. He comes with some hands, 2 trigger fingers, 1 each, left and right, which is nice. 2 fists, 2 expressive hands, and 2 rope climbing hands. He comes with his journal with leather cover, although it is plastic. That attaches to his belt. He's got the climbing grappling hook with real rope. He's got his Beretta with pleather-like holster. And then the head sculpt. The head sculpt's not bad. I've seen Muate play this game, and it really looks like him. So, yeah, no harm, no foul there. The hair's good. The hair's actually really nice for a third-party sculpt. And as I say, the only letdown with the body is the fact that he's only got single bend elbows. I've just had another figure, Ace Toys Old Soldier. He had the same problem. But this one seems a bit more movable than that one. So I'm looking forward to putting him some poses. Yeah, climbing and shooting and doing, you know, the general things action figures do. As I say, the boots are a really nice touch. His ankles are articulated, which is quite nice with these figures. It allows them to stand without crutch grabbers. But I've got him standing on a translucent one at the moment. Just because. You can see he does hold a line. Not exceptionally well, but it does look like he's about to throw the grappling hook. His neck is a tad too long, bit of a giraffe neck. That's why I haven't got his head bent backwards looking up to where he's throwing the grappling hook. But if you go in close, you can see the clothing is nice. It's a nice texture. The weathering is good on all of it. He's got weathering on the shirt, weathering on his trousers, and the boots are made to look like old scuffed leather. Yeah, all in all, pretty nice. I think they could have given him the automatic weapon, the rifle that he carries on his back most times. So we've borrowed one of John Wick's for now, and you'll see that on him as he does his various stunts and poses. But all in all, he's nice. He's got some battle damage on his face, where he's had various run-ins with the other louts. And yeah, he gets the job done. It was a present from Moate because he likes the games. He plays them all the time. So I thought, yeah, why not? It'd be a nice Christmas present. And he loves it, eh? He loves it. So he's got 3 figures now. He's got Ezio, he's got this one, Nate, and he's got Alita. So he's turning into a right collector, eh? A collector. Yeah, the weapon is not bad. It's what you'd expect from a third-party figure. I don't know if you can see it there. We'll show it later on. We'll take it out the holster. I'm going to say, yeah, it is what it says on the box. Summer version Nate from Unexplored. You can see the biceps through the t-shirt. He hasn't got much definition on the front, which I would surmise he would have, but maybe that changes as we change the poses. But I like him, I really do. He's a nice figure. If it wasn't for the glue that, oh man, it's just a nightmare, then he would be dressed to kill, the same as this guy here on the box, with the loop of rope on his hip, his trusty flashlight, and as I say, he's got his journal, Drake's journal I think it is, in a waterproof case at the back of his belt. He comes with a really nice watch. You can actually see the illumination on the watch, so that's a really nice touch. The hands are not the best, but they do the job. They really do the job. So I suppose, again, that's all you can expect, eh? It's not Hot Toys. It's nowhere near actually Hot Toys, but it's still a good job for the figure, you know. There's his crutch grabber at the back there with Unexplored written on. But I don't like these black crutch grabbers. I think they leave a lot to be desired. I like these transparent ones, but you don't come across them very often. He's also on a see-through riser, translucent riser, which I found really help when showing off a figure, especially in this white studio setting. Okay, well, I think I've said all I can say about him in the means of showing what he can do. We'll have to get stuck into some poses. Let's see if we can have a little bit of a pan shot of him. Here I'm getting to know all the lingo, eh? It's when I do my acceptance speech at Golden Globes, when they call up the Don. Everyone will just stand up and clap. Standing ovation. Dream on, eh? Dream on. Okay, so let's do this. I'll leave you looking into this man's eyes, and we'll see you on the flip. Right, that's me back. We've got Nate rappelling down his rope, trying to listen in to see what people are saying down below. If they see him up there, he's got no choice but to shoot it out. He's got his trusty carbine hanging from his back. He's got a Beretta out just in case. And he's using the rope to slowly lower himself down. I don't know why I said slowly like that. But yeah, he looks okay like this, eh? You can see he's attached up there with his grappling iron on a log as he slowly rappels down the sheer cliff face. Takes some stamina to hang like this, but Nate's got it. Nate's got it. He's hoping they don't see him, because he doesn't want to start shooting that carbine while he's up here. He's a sitting target. And to shoot the carbine from here will be a nightmare. One-handed, hanging on a rope. Every recoil will turn him around like a corkscrew. But I'm quite impressed with him. He definitely holds a line. Definitely holds the line. And it wasn't easy to get him like this, eh? Because he spins like a pendulum. So what I've done is I've got a broken riser that I use, and I've pegged that between his legs. I don't know if you can see that there. But yeah, I'm quite chuffed with myself. I was hoping for a better pose, but when you've got nothing to hold him against, when he's just hanging in mid-air, it's not that easy. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see once Moate sees the video what he thinks. I'll know by the smile on his face if it's good or not. Let's try and get a bit of a pan angle. Not panhandle, a pan angle. Yeah, there we go. Feels like you're in the game. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, if I sound chuffed with myself, it's because I am. I love playing with these, eh? It's such fun. It really is. And I called that spike that goes into the wall a crouton just now. Those are those small things, small pieces of bread that go in soup. That's a piton that he's using there. Oh well, you can't win them all. Again, he does hold the line when put in it. I was hoping, as I said, for a better pose, a better angle, but it's extremely difficult when you've got nothing to bounce him off. So he's just hanging in mid-air. So as I say, I used that broken riser just to anchor him. Okay, onwards and upwards. Let's come in for another pose and see what else Nate can do. So I'll leave you hanging with Hanging Nate while I go off to prepare for the next pose. See you on the flip. All right, so he's made it to ground, safe and sound. And now he's just about to set off when he was attacked. He didn't even have time to finish rolling up or coiling his rope with grappling hook. And he needs that. So he's got to be able to pick it up before they chase him off. Otherwise, he's really deep in it. So that's with the single bend elbow, and the shoulder wouldn't rotate to go 90 degrees. I'm sure if I manipulated, it would, but then I don't want to loosen the joint. But he looks quite dope, eh? Simple pose. It wasn't rocket science. It's just a simple standing pose with carbine ready to rock and roll. He's got the double clip just in case, courtesy of John Wick, with his rope nice and coiled. But it's not on his belt yet, so he's not out the woods yet. Articulation seems okay. I think looking at the figure there, you can see the bit of the giraffe neck. But it's what you'd expect from a figure like this. I'll try and get the shoulder a bit higher in another pose, but yeah, I don't want to rough him up per se and loosen joints. But all in all, he's, I wouldn't say top quality, but he's a good quality piece, eh? Especially if you're a gamer, then this figure would be nice for you. It looks good in the display cabinet. You wouldn't think he's a third-party piece. He holds his own with the other guys, but it's only once you start posing him and fiddling around do you feel the difference. He does stand on his own unaided, but not a lot. There's only 1 or 2 poses where I can get him to stand on his own without the crotch grabber. That's a nice weapon, that, eh? Good detail, eh? That's a Hot Toys carbine. It's a Caltech, I believe. It's John Wick's. It's got the cooling vents along the whole barrel. I'd love to shoot this, eh? Flashbang suppressor at the end. Scope. Oh, extendable stock. I see it hasn't got a chin plate though. But then again, those things, they don't have much recoil, eh? The boots. Boots are nice, eh? I've done a good job on those. But I was saying, the whole tailoring on this figure is quite nice. I suppose if you had to swap him out, swap the body out, you'd end up with quite a dope piece. Okay, let's get on to the next pose. See what old Nate can do, yeah? One more pose, I think, and then it's 360s. Do you want to be looking down the barrel or looking in his eyes? Yeah, let's look in his eyes, eh? Let's look in his eyes. I can't look in his eyes. There we go. Rightio. I see you on the flip. Okay, so that's me back. I've just put him in just a simple standing pose so we could show off how he looks just standing in a museum pose in your display. He does look good. He really does. In hand, he looks really good. I just tried putting his hand in his pocket and I couldn't, so the pockets are sewn shut. So I thought that might have been a nice little touch. There you can see, still got his nameplate. I'll tell you what, these little risers that you get for jewelry stores, I got them on eBay. They really are nice, eh? They add quite a bit to the figure when you display them in the cabinets, because the light bounces off them and through them at different angles. So there we have him. And just a simple standing, looking out into the distance pose. I think he looks okay, eh? He's actually a very nice figure. I think he could have come with more accessories, but I mean, that's the same with all figures, isn't it? You always wish they came with more. But he does stand nice. He looks the part. The tailoring's good. And he does what it says on the box. He's a 1/6 scale action figure. There you can see the watch better now. You can see it's illuminated almost. It's almost better lit than my watch. I've got a Seiko on my wrist. So yeah, all in all, a nice piece. Let's see if we can get him in full stand. Yeah, but he's a bit dark, isn't he? I should have lowered the weapon. Or if we come in from the top a bit. Is that a bit better? No, not really, eh? Definitely have to 303 wipe the holster and his belt. Just in case. You never know. It's worth doing. Even if it is a third-party figure, you know. There you can see the journal and its waterproof case there. It's a pity we can't attach the other accessories, but I'd rather know they're safe and sound still in the box than go hunting for them when you need them. Nothing worse than losing a piece on a figure or a piece breaking. And with these third-party pieces, yeah. But then again, hot toys, anything, I suppose, has a shelf life. And the more you play with it, the weaker it's going to get. I think the wedding ring is a nice touch. Although he's very close to getting divorced in this one. She just phoned him and given him an earful about lying where he was going. And then when she hears his brother's involved, well, yeah, that's him in deep shit. Okay. Well, as I say, he doesn't come with much. So I'd rather keep some poses, if there is any left, for the 360s. Okay. There he is. There he is. There's the man of the hour. So I'll leave yous with him. And then let's go do some 360s. I'll see you on the flip.